everyone, Farmer Min here. Welcome to Ball and Craig Estate for this little mod review. What we have today is the Akpil Bulwa 2. Akpil is a Polish company, and what this is and I'm going to refer to it as a potato digger. I wouldn't say it's a harvester in that sense. That does not have a hopper, does not have any storage capacity, and no unloading features. But what this is the Akpil Bulwa 2. It's $12,200 to purchase. It costs $40 a day in maintenance. You only need a 35 horsepower tractor to operate this little piece of equipment with a working width of 1.6 meters and a working speed of 10 kilometers an hour. This is a mod by VNS FDG2. I will put that up on the screen. If we go into the store, it is simply under potato harvesting. It is here at the end, or well, depending on how many mods you have on here. The Akpil Bulwa 2, $12,200. You see that it has a storage capacity of 500. Now, I've been playing around with this thing for quite a while, and I don't see how that is possible, but it is. The description says the machine for digging potatoes by the Polish brand Akpil is laying rows behind itself and is mostly used on small fields. So, it's pretty simple. What this is going to do is dig up the potatoes. They're going to come across, and you know what we call these potato chains? So come across this, even on a sugar beet lifter we call them potato chains. Come across this potato chain, and these fingers are going to pile them into a row behind it. Okay? Now, this is supposed to work on topped potatoes and non-topped potatoes. We're going to do both, and I'll kind of explain that here in a second. So basically, you know, it's nice looking. I should point out there are no upgrades or modifications to this. It's all PTO driven, so it's pretty simple. But for small farms, small potato farms, this could be kind of handy. There's a lot of nice detail to it. You don't really see any kind of a digging wheel down here, and if I hop into the tractor, you can see that I will turn on the menu here. L1 and circle is going to lower and raise it, but I don't see any animations to that. I don't see anything lower and raise, so you actually don't see the digging wheels into the ground. A little disappointing there. And L1 and square, which if I turn on the tractor here, L1 and square will turn it on. Okay, so now it's running. Lower it down, which doesn't do anything, and you can go. And it's going to pick up the potatoes. There you see them come across the chains, and they're piling on the back. What you have to keep in mind here is you have to unload. So you got to do L1, R1 at the same time, triangle, to unload here. That will start it to unload behind the little digger, just like this. So unless you do L1, R1, and triangle, you're not going to get it to unload. So if I do that again, it'll go, but it will not unload. Unload here again, there you go. Now, another thing I'll point out while this thing is running, if I set a worker, so I hire a worker, it's going to go. As long as you have the unload here function on, because if I turn it off and then hire a worker, it'll go, but you will have any potatoes behind you. So keep that in mind. If you're going to set a worker, make sure you have the unload here activated. Otherwise, your whole potato field will be harvested, but you won't have anything behind it. So that's how it works. The reason I had two here is because this is the first one that I leased for my Ball and Craig Estate map, which I was going to kind of implement it here on my series. But I played around with it, and after a while of using it, I can't turn it on. So here I'm ready to go. I can lower it and raise it, but I cannot turn it on. So it kind of became junk after using it for about 15 minutes. No matter what I've done, I've tried tractors, I've tried everything. I've tried the unload here, Nothing happens. I can't turn it on. So basically I just wasted the money on it because I can't get it to work. So that's kind of a downfall. And what happened was, is the way it worked, the way it quit working is, I'll show you, because I was playing here with it. You know, what I was doing is I was leaving piles and then just kind of using this palletizer here for kind of a narrative kind of thing, which was working out pretty good. But then I wanted to go and, let's see, this is my bad one. Yeah, that's the bad one over there. I'll leave that one there. This is the good one that I had to lease again. See, I can turn it on and off. And I went over here to my next potato field. You gotta forgive me, I'm just gonna drive through the hedges here to speed up time, to make sure that it would work on non-top potatoes, which is supposed to, because according to the pictures it says it does. Whoa! So I kind of lined it up here, just like I did. I turned it on, unload here. Oops, I didn't want to set a worker. Stop. Turn it on, lower it, unload here, going, unload here, and it quit working. Just the same thing just happened as the other one. So I don't know what the deal is. As soon as it gets into non-top potatoes, it doesn't seem to work. And I've tried everything. This is like the second one I did. So now I want to turn it on. It won't let me turn it on. I cannot turn on the harvester. Period. So, I don't know what to tell you. It works just fine, but until I got the potatoes that were not topped yet, it wouldn't do me any good. Nothing. If I try to go back to potatoes that have already been topped, just like the other one, I can't turn it back on. So now I have two of them sitting here that will not work. I can't turn that one on either. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to go down to the store, I'm going to get a third one, and we'll see what happens. Okay, I am down at the store. I am going to lease a third one. There we go. And we'll try this one as I crash into the side of the garage. That's okay though. In all the times that I've been here, I've never seen anybody around here, so I don't think anybody actually works here. I just think equipment magically appear. Okay, now I'll head back to the one potato field that I have here, and we'll try it one more time. I'm not expecting anything to work here, but we'll give it a go. Okay, so unload here, that's activated. I'm going to start it up, I'm going to lower it down. Okay, we're going. Okay, now we got potatoes, we're doing good. Huh. Well, that one, if I hire a worker, it's working. So that is very interesting. There must be something between topped and non-topped potatoes that it's not working when you go back and forth. So that's, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, but that's working just fine. It's leaving the path of potatoes there. You know, taking 2 rows of potatoes at a time. Okay, let's just stop it. Turn it off. Let's just pretend I'm going to go again here. I'm just curious why it quit working and worked. Okay, turn it back on again, lower it down. I'm going. I got to unload my potatoes. See, now it won't let me unload the potatoes. Okay, I turn it off. It won't change from unloading to loading. Turn it back on. Unload potatoes. Okay, now it quit working again. Now I can't turn it back on. Turn the tractor on. So I don't know. There's something glitchy with it. I'm assuming it'll be fixed, or maybe I'm just doing something wrong. But I've tried everything, and I don't get it. You know, unload here. I can't do anything. I can't turn it on. The only thing I can do is raise and lower it. So there you have it. That's kind of what I can tell you about it. It works until you start playing around with it, and then it quits working. So I guess use at your own risk. But that's the review. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. Maybe you watched this before you went and fiddled around with it. Maybe you got it to work. If you did, leave a comment and let me know, but I'm kind of puzzled by it. And I'll continue to try to play around with it here because I want to use it on my series here. But yeah, it is what it is. Well, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it useful. If you did, give us a like. We'd appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed yet, we would appreciate that as well. But from Ball and Craig Estate, Farmer Min telling you, have a great day. Keep 'em between the ditches. So long.